Aftermath in Oschersleben. Easy come, easy go. Here he is still happy. Reigning DTM champion Bruno Spengler, believing that he has just secured himself the 16th pole position of his DTM career. 2.5 hours later, however, the Canadian is dropped 5 places on the starting grid for the 8th DTM round at Oschersleben. The reason? In the third qualifying heat, he used a tire that he had only been allowed to use in the fourth heat.
It's only one tire which has been changed, which was mixed actually in 2 sets of tires in qualifying, but all tires were new, all tires were the same, and all these tires were planned for qualifying. So it's not like, we tried anything. It's just a little mistake from the team, but we're going to swallow this tonight and be in good shape tomorrow and try and do the best race I can from 6th place.
Bad luck for Spengler, good fortune for Jamie Green. The Brit inherits first place on the grid, his first pole for him since his transfer to Audi at the beginning of the year. After the difficult start into the season, Green succeeds in making a comeback. A continuation on Sunday is not ruled out.
It's my best result with Audi in qualifying so far, so it's a step forward. The conditions were changeable, so easy to get it wrong, but the team did a good job to get me on track at the right time when it was dry or before the heavy rain came.
Augusto Farfus is completing the front row of the grid and is thus the best placed BMW driver. The Brazilian, who is also still within the extended circle of title contenders, is third, a good position to keep his chances in the point standings alive.
There is just 3 races left, including tomorrow, so we have to try to do our very best to try to get some points towards Mike. But anyhow, I want just to give my very best, and then we see tomorrow evening what it will be.
Points leader Mike Rockenfeller also benefits from Spengler's misfortune. He is starting the race from 3rd place and thus has all the chances to extend his championship lead on Sunday.
Of course, prediction is quite difficult in DTM. I try to do my best. I will try to fight for the podium. I try to get a trophy here, and the weather is, unpredictable.
And talking about the weather, challenging conditions at the track in the Magdeburger Börde region. At times, drizzle leads to sliding cars and excursions into the gravel trap. Especially the title candidates from Mercedes-Benz are having a hard time. Christian Vitores, second in the driver's standings, fails to make it beyond Q1, penultimate row on the grid.
Well, it was a difficult session. At the beginning it was a little bit wet, and at the end when the track was at its best, I lost some traffic and couldn't get past, so I lost a lot of time there.
Fellow Mercedes-Benz driver Robert Wickens starts at least from 11th place. Still, limiting the damage is the goal for the 3rd place in the driver's standings.
It's a shame because I think I had a car today that I could have maybe gone to Q4 and with a lucky break maybe challenge for the pole position. But for sure I thought I would have been in Q3, and I'm disappointed to be out in Q2.
The qualifying results from Oschersleben at a glance. Jamie Green with his 7th pole position in total for the first time with the 4 rings on his car. Dirk Werner a strong 4th for his home race. Bruno Spengler will be starting 6th. Gary Paffett's 7th place will be turned into 12th position on the starting grid. The Brit and fellow Mercedes driver Daniel Joncadea are dropped 5 places on the grid for the race because of having used wrongly marked tires in free practice. Thus, the drivers from 8th to 12th place each move up 1 position on the grid. Matthias Ekström in 13th place. The BMW team MTech locks out the 8th row with Marco Wittmann and Timo Glock. Daniel Joncadea will start from last place due to his grid penalty.